Okay, folks, here we go. Hello, my days and peace. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. I sat down on my bus last night writing my thing about writer's block, and I said, you know what? I need to do a story time. I need to tell some kind of a life story that I've had that just really gets to me. I really dislike anything about it, and it sucks. It totally sucks. So throughout my life, I figured out different careers that I would like to go and do. I figured out different paths that I wanted to go down. And as a young adult, I went and I researched just about all of them. I tried to find my options, and then I just eventually went and did metal bands. Got myself a little bit of trouble, but I already knew my answer for what I was going to do. So I'm used to rejection and the word, no, we don't want you. And throughout my entire career, I have applied for many government jobs only to be turned away. And one of the biggest jobs that I wanted to do as a teen was join the Marines or join the Army. The Marines just for the discipline and to follow my father's footsteps. And then to join the Army because the Army has so many different fields that I could be able to go and learn from. The Navy I could understand. The Air Force I don't understand. I wanted to work on planes too, so the Air Force would have been a good place for me to go. The Army I would have really enjoyed all the different opportunities just to learn by being in the Army. But Uncle Sam says, no, we don't want you. Why? Because I wear hearing aids. And, well, okay. So I wear hearing aids. So I can read lips. I can still function without them. No, you still need to be able to hear sound. What, bang, 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 bang? Don't make any sense. So, and it's ironic because of the fact that my dad was in the Marines. He was in Vietnam. And he got sprayed with Agent Orange. It passed through his system and it affected me. So with the chemical that the government poured on my father, it took my hearing and I can't go and work for the government. Okay, why? Why can't they accept somebody with a hearing aid? They're just the same as you and I. But I can't even be a firefighter. I went and I talked and I said, okay, well, can I be a firefighter? I said I could have the helmet and everything should be able to be fine. No, you got to have 100% perfect hearing. Now, I kind of get it because, it's plastic behind my ear. It could melt because of the extreme temperatures that we're going inside. But when you're going inside of a blazing inferno, you're not hearing anything. You don't hear nothing. You hear the flames. You hear the wood. You hear the crackles. You don't hear nothing. So why do you need a hearing aid? In the Marines, you hear the same thing. But, yeah, I can understand with that. But what about the trades that are within the service? Couldn't you allow people with hearing disabilities to be able to go in and be able to learn these trades and still serve their country? Ever thought about that? But no, they don't. They want their elite. They want their elite status. Law enforcement of any kind. I went and I asked if I could be on the police force. And I said, no, not unless you can be on the police force, but you got to have perfect hearing. And then if you lose your hearing while you're on the police force, then you can be a desk sergeant. Why can't I be a desk sergeant now? Oh, it doesn't work that way. You got to be a perfect 10 to be a police officer, and then down the road we'll accommodate you. I said, okay, well, let me try and do the FBI. FBI is the same way. U.S. Marshals the same way. And it's depressing. Because I wanted to do something. I wanted to be somebody else besides a bus driver. But they didn't care. Unless they've changed the laws since 2000, that was the last time that I actually inquired about joining law enforcement. And then TSA was formed in 2001 after 9/11. And again, they say if you wear hearing aids of any kind, you absolutely cannot be in TSA. Absolutely not, you cannot be in TSA. And hearing aids have advanced tenfolds. So why can't I be a part of serving our country? You're making me sound like I'm not able to do anything. You're making me sound like I'm being punished, that I'm no good. But instead, I'm probably better than 99% of the people out there. And I've dreamt about it. I've sat there and I've cried about it. And my father's a veteran, and I wanted to be a veteran just like my daddy. Yeah, my dad made it home from Vietnam. My dad's alive and well right now. But why couldn't I go and join the Air Force to go and learn how to work on an airplane? Why couldn't I join the Army so I could be able to learn how to work on the work on the tanks and the jeeps and the artillery? Just why? I mean, I can understand the Navy because you're around water and hearing aids don't like water. That should be the only one that you really couldn't join. I mean, if I went into the Air Force, 98% of everything that you're doing is on a microphone or a headset that can easily hook up to a hearing aid. Law enforcement, I plug a little cord up in the back of my hearing aid, and I'm just like everybody else with a stupid mic. I don't understand. It's just, I'm being discriminated against. When I first started off in the workforce, oh my God, you should have seen how many applications I put out. And I would sit there and I would do my interviews, and absolutely nobody would hire me. I couldn't even get a job at McDonald's. Not until I think it was George Bush Jr. Sr. put out the stuff for hiring disabled people and veterans, so that, you know, and they get a tax break or a tax incentive. That doesn't make any sense to me either. They should be hiring people out of the goodness of their heart and not discriminating against anybody anyways. Discrimination sucks. So I just wanted to get that out. If you want to leave a comment, that's fine. I'm just putting this out because, you know, I wanted to kind of vent, because I think about this type of stuff once in a while. I could have probably gone a lot further in life if I hadn't been discriminated against when I was a teen than I am right now. But life has been life, and I'm sitting here doing YouTube videos at 7 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to go to bed because I work graveyard. So, I love y'all. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Till next time, keep on walking.